Howdy sports fans, welcome to another edition of Pax Hacks. Today I am going to talk about something that is very deeply personal to me, The Walking Dead. Not because, I'm an avid fan. I enjoy the show, but, and my sister thinks Daryl Dixon is Jesus resurrected, so it's not so much that I'm, really into The Walking Dead. It's just I've got a couple small problems with the show, and something I think that all you people that do watch The Walking Dead so religiously should know. One, you don't have to look like this to take care of the zombie hordes. Like this? Prepare to die, devil hordes! None of this? Not even like a hand grenade? No, you don't even need the hand grenade. Don't need any of that stuff at all. It's cumbersome, it's heavy, it'll slow you down, and eventually you'll run out of ammunition and then you're just covered in pretty clubs. I mean, it's cool looking, you look badass, but you don't really need it. What you need is this. This? What the hell do I need this for? Chopping? You're going to use that to garden with. Yeah, garden. You're going to need that to garden. Zombies are decaying human beings. Okay, that's right. They're human beings that are decaying. Now, decay means you're rotting. You ever seen a deer beside the road in the middle of summer that's been hit? Pretty gross, huh? So, here's my basic problem with the logic of The Walking Dead. The dead come back to life. Screw all the physiology involved in that. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Let's assume that can happen. But even in that season where the guy from the CDC told everybody that the only thing actually bringing them back is their brain stem instead of their entire brain. That's the only thing they're working on is their brain stem. So you've got one tiny part of one organ that's running the whole show. And it's rotting. It's rotting. It's like everything else. And when Rick wakes up, it's already been going on for a couple months. Place is empty. Cities are deserted. The dead are lined up everywhere. So a couple months has gone by. And it's summertime in Georgia. Have you ever been to Georgia in the summertime? Living people rot. So here's what you need for the whole zombie apocalypse. You can stock up on millions of rounds of ammunition and, machine gun nests hither, thither, and yon. You can do all that if you want to, I suppose. But it's useless. Totally stupid. All you need is a garden, a water source, and some form of a home that is impenetrable. And by impenetrable, I don't mean by people who can pick locks, because they're zombies. They just can't come through windows. Make sure you've got the windows barred or blocked off. Make sure that your house, or wherever you are, a public library would kick ass. Wherever you're at is secure. Nobody gets in that you don't want in. Bearing in mind that these are brainless zombies that are rotting. They just want to eat you. They don't know how to climb trees. So, water, gotta have water to live. Food, gotta have food to live. Shelter, gotta have shelter to live. It's the same as it is in real life. You have to have all three of those things to live anyway. The only difference is that you're waiting at most 6 months. And that's way on the outside of the curve. You just have to wait through one summer, period. And every zombie that's coming at you is a pile of moldering goop. If you can't outrun a pile of moldering goop, you deserve to be eaten. Now, as far as having all those arms and guns and stuff like that, look, hey. Second Amendment, baby. All for it. You probably will need that for the people that are alive that come along after the zombies have rotted and might want to take your stuff. But beyond that, you don't need it. You don't need to chase zombies. You don't need to shoot zombies. You don't need to knife them in the head which, by the way, if it's that easy to put a knife through a human skull like they show on the TV show, then that pretty much proves my point that they're rotting. It's weakening, because this is like that takes hammers and shit to get through that. So, you've got your water, you got your food, you got your shelter. You got, I don't know, your PlayStation or something that you've got a solar panel on the roof. A little bit of foreplanning when you first hear about the outbreak, and you've got enough power just to run your one little area. Keeping running water going, keeping food going, basic sanitation so you don't get a disease, things to occupy yourself. If you're in a library, you're in a friggin' library. Read some books. I know it's a novel approach, but read some books. So you have 6 months on the outside before all the zombies are goop. Goop. Can you run from goop? I can outrun goop. I got a bad back and I can outrun goop. Can you outrun goop? I'm reasonably certain you can. So, I don't think The Walking Dead can actually happen because zombies, A, are not Marine Scout snipers that's, you know, low crawl towards you. Yeah, some of them might be missing body parts and doing this. I don't know. But they're noisy because they don't think not to make noise. They don't jump out and grab you unless you're literally so stupid you can't see them coming or hear them coming. In which case, once again, you deserve to get eaten. Whatever rises from the ashes of the old community in a zombie apocalypse will be the actual smart people that have common sense enough to take a few small precautions, wait this thing out, and then, I don't know, go to the White House and, I don't know, drink beer sitting in the Oval Office. Do whatever the hell you need to do. But water, food, and a really sturdy structure around you that nothing can get in, and enough of that to last you. And like I said, on the outside, 6 months. The outside. Other than that, the show should have ended in season 1. Sorry. But really, no plot line left after season 1. I mean, and then Rick and them took off to Alexandria because the goop got too goopy in Georgia. Of course it did. It's friggin' Georgia. God.